This is vlog 067 or 8, October 12th, 8:35 p.m. It's Thursday night. I am in the office room of the co-living space. The purpose of this is it's a document, it's a vlog, it is a meditation on the present moment and pursuit of self-knowledge and documentation of this life form. Maybe the last one was like 2 days ago. It's amazing how much a face has information to convey. You can tell a lot about a person by their face. It is the expression of their essence, right? And you can tell them how they spend their days, their nights, what they think about, who they are. We are what we think about all day, what we speak, what we do, what we think. Our thoughts become our words, become our actions, become our character, is our destiny. That's attributed to Ralph Waldo Emerson, I believe it is, quote. So I started also doing stand-ups, like less than 5 minutes of centered around text life. And so pretty much my life right now is text life and thinking about and working on this app and really putting everything on putting everything in, putting my best effort into this. In order to make it my vocation, my profession, my livelihood, my work. And so it is worthwhile to spend some time reflecting on this and getting this in perspective and checking in with yourself about how you're managing your resources, your time, where you're putting your energy in, and how it is going to lead into your how it is going to lead into your how it is going to lead to your future. That is a good future. That is the future that you want. And that is about this time. This time for this vlog is about getting my thinking straight about what is the most important thing right now that I need to talk about or think about, examine, bring out, and articulate, and examine, and understand. And so the vlog is a form of expression. It is a form of communication. It is a form of documentation and art. Like writing is, like music. Okay, but this is like a bit of a different thing because it is always happening in the moment, and it's just going. It's just going, and whatever happens, happens. There's no edit, and so also, like, what is the utility of this? It is a it can be different things to different people, and everybody can have a different like purpose, and purpose can change. And it may be that you don't really have a purpose with this time. So it is right now 6:20 minutes, 6 minutes 20 seconds in, and okay, and what I think is really the most interesting thing is thinking about this app, this startup, this business, and how I am making it happen. How am I managing resources? How am I prioritizing things, decisions I am making? It is a one-man startup. And so like I mentioned earlier, I started doing the stand-ups and putting them on YouTube, and like keeping them less than 5 minutes. And then I think from that will stem a lot of activity like that, of this kind of like build in public thing. And so what I think is interesting about this is like you're going to evolve, and you're going to change your course, and you're going to take in feedback and try things and iterate and improve. And I think what I have been doing the last 2 days, it is Thursday, yesterday was Wednesday, and the last 2 days I have been fully committed to spending all my time on this. And what did I do? I have been working on tracking the token usage for each message. So I now record this in a database, and now I need to surface this and display this to the user on the dashboard. And the point is, okay, so what's the bigger picture? Why am I doing this? Don't get too caught up in the weeds. Take a step back and see the big picture. How does this fit in with your weekly goal and your quarterly goal and your general direction? So first, it is like about launching the subscription feature. Using the Stripe implementation, Stripe module. 1 more minute left, and I think the point is like, okay, the big picture is, what is this tool about? It is about augmenting our thinking. It is a bicycle for the mind. It is a second brain. And a part of it is taking data in through a chatbot interface on documents and websites. So this is the first step, and to make that fully fleshed out, first you need the subscription module to be live. this needs to be fully tested and has to be complete with the UI. The UI has to be complete. And this means also, part of this means tracking token usage per person per month and displaying that to the user. And why is that important? I'm thinking so maybe this is not super defined. It is like, I first thought about like taking a monthly payment and making it a subscription based, flat fee for unlimited use. Another approach is to have a cap on the number of tokens used per month, and so that's why I started recording the tokens. The thing is, now I'm thinking maybe that's not important. Maybe keep tracking the tokens is an overhead that is not helpful or not useful. That's another perspective. So this is something I'll have to think about. But anyway, the token tracking is important. Doesn't matter for the user. Doesn't matter for the subscription or not. Will it be used or not? I don't know yet. I'm gonna consider the pros and cons, and then make a decision. And the goal is like to have it live by like Saturday 10 a.m. And then the other thing is talk about, okay, so first it's like being able to understand data, to take in data. Second, it is to remember data, so that's storing. Third, it is to create content data, that's like writing assistant. So I think what's really interesting and what's really great for this weekend to do is work with agents in order to do research. So implement AutoGen in here. I think that's because it's so new, people haven't been really building with it, haven't been building user-facing applications with it. So I think being the first to implement something like that would be really a great breakthrough. So first, I think doing this RAG, retrieval augmented generation on content, like doing the AI engineering summit content, I think that's a big chunk of work that could be really exciting, and doing displaying the tokens used. So okay, now it's 13 minutes. So basically, launching the subscription module, launching it on Product Hunt, and doing RAG on the AI Engineer Summit content. Making content shareable, like brains shareable, it's like it's searchable, it's really good. And then doing agents. So that's the evolution of the thinking process right now. Moving fast on auto agents. So that's a lot of coding, but the thing is to be in a good positive mental state, meaning not burning out, not putting too much pressure or anxiety or worry about the fast pace of new developments or things like that. The really good thing is about staying in a good steady flow and not getting too hung up on things. All right, peace.